Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to yet another installment of Redcat Live, episode 74 to be exact. And it is the big show before the show, right? And I know that we're starting it off and you already have an image up because we're going to kick it off right. If you do not know, last Friday we went ahead and announced the Jevries giveaway that we will be doing in celebration of SEMA, which is coming up next week. The whole team is getting busy. I'm telling you right now, the reason I'm even late to the show right at the moment is because we got people running back and forth, forward and backwards, trying to make things happen, getting things ready. We got crates that are filled with things that we're going to set up, and it's our 10th year that we're attending. 10 years that we've been constantly attending SEMA. That is like monumental in itself, right? And now take it. Redcat's been there for 10 years. I have not. This will be officially my first time coming to SEMA and enjoying the scenes and checking it out. And in all fairness, I'm going to try and make it fun for you guys. All you guys that have kind of been a part of, Redcat's growth over the last couple years and you enjoy what we're doing, well, now you're going to vicariously live through me because I'm going to go live once a day at 2:30 p.m. Well, yeah, every day, right? Every day the show is going on, which would be, Tuesday through Friday, right? So I'm going to try and share with you guys the things that I'm enjoying while I'm there. I got some cool things kind of set up for to do with you guys at the booth. Give you guys a full 360 of the booth and what's going on there. We're also going to talk about some of the things that are being highlighted. Maybe we'll check out some drifting. Maybe we'll check out some other products that people are hanging out. There's a lowrider scene there. We'll go look for some real one-to-one crawlers to share with you guys. My goal next week is to just bring you as much as I possibly can SEMA related. So if you've never been and it's your first time even kind of getting any information about SEMA, well, guess what? It's going to be my first time attending. I've been following SEMA for years, and in a jealous factor, have been seeing all the cool manufacturers and all the cool people that I follow on TV that go to the show, and they get to enjoy a great time at it. Well, guess what? I'm enjoying it, and I'm taking you with me. Well, virtually, anyways, right? So stay tuned. Next week, we're going to go live every day at 2:30 p.m. It should be, I think, Tuesday through Friday. I know the first day we're going to be setting up. I might just share some reels on Monday. I might just go live for a little bit and show you some of the shenanigans that we at Redcat like to have fun with. So, guys, check it. It's our 10th year. I've mentioned that already. The 10th year that we're actually participating in SEMA. And for us, it's monumental, right? We're one of the first RC manufacturers to put a staple inside of SEMA and continue to go year after year, COVID being the exception, of course. But because it is our 10th year attending, we are planning on starting a giveaway, which all of you guys are now, accessible to. If you want the link, head on over to the description of this video or our page on Facebook or some of the other pages. You've already seen it shared for your chance to enter and win a Jevries Collectors Edition FiftyNine. Not just any car. It's our 10th year going to SEMA, so we're going to give away number 10. Yes, that's right. One lucky winner that enters is going to take home and or get sent this bad boy right here for you to enjoy, right? So it's just kind of our way of having a good time with it and hopefully just continuing the notion of doing giveaways so that we can keep giving you guys reason to come back and have a good time with us, So we hope you guys enjoy. We hope you guys can participate. Again, if you want just simply to go and click enter, just head on over to the description of this video. I went ahead and I inputted a link so that you could click on the link and it'll take you right to our website for you to sign up. While you're on the website, I do recommend, if you cannot see the page for some reason, check your cookie settings. Obviously, with a lot of changing and legalities when it comes to cookie settings for websites across the entire world globally, it is necessary for you to accept cookies if you want to be able to access the page. So if you are in there and you're like, Oscar, I can't see it. I don't, I can't even get access to your website. What do I do? Hey, don't fret it. check the cookie settings. Make sure that you've accepted them. If it's on your phone, open up your web browser, check the cookie settings there, or your computer at home if that's what you're using. So make sure you accept the cookies. That'll give you access to the website for you to sign up. Um, it's exciting, right? It's an exciting time. I'm telling you, I'm kind of flabbergasted. I'm exhausted. I'm going this way, going that way, preparing for next week. Got cameras getting cleaned. I got lenses that are being, really rechecked and making sure that we're all ready to go. Inventory for the GoPros, right? What cars are we bringing? Man, we're bringing a lot of vehicles. We're bringing cars that you would see, such as that we already have on our lineup, like the Dancy Rich Rock, the Gen 7, the Gen 8, the Marksman, right? Which, if you're smart enough, we'll talk about it in a little bit, they're on sale right now too. And that sale does go on through Thursday of next week. We got bashers that we're going to have up there. Products like the Piranha, the RC MT10E, the Kaiju, the OG Kaiju, and the Kaiju EXT. We're going to have things like the Shredder on display. And who knows, we may even have some other things that you may not have seen yet that you guys will see for the first time. And the only way to see it is when you're there. Maybe there will be something for you to see. Maybe there won't be nothing for you to see. But rest assured that we will be bringing the accessories that we have already started working on as far as brought to the table, working and already selling. Things like the aluminum stands that we've made for your knockoffs on your lowriders to display them, or any vehicle that you want to put them on. The chrome bits that we now offer for the LRH 285 chassis, the pan itself, right? We're going to be bringing things such as what else are we bringing? There's a lot of things, guys. I'm telling you, there's a lot of great things that we're going to be bringing to show off. The gold kits and clear bodies for the 59 that are going to be on display. So there's a lot of moving parts, and SEMA is a whirlwind of people coming and going throughout the entire day. So there's definitely lots of opportunities to check out some great things within our sector, what we're doing, and then some. Things that you would see at our personal booth is going to be things like our crawler course that we set up. We also set up a street scene. The guys work really hard here in the back shop putting everything together, and then we get there early Monday morning to start setting all of these things up. Tuesday morning we come in after the whole booth is set up and it starts to look like this. People start coming and going. We have customers coming in, vendors that are checking out the cars that we offer, and they want to check them out and take them for a spin. And we already know about the Louis catastrophe last year where we had to put his car in a case because someone touched his remote that wasn't supposed to. There's all those things, and now we can laugh about it because now Chris Mann owns the car and he paid top dollar for it. So obviously we didn't damage it. But nonetheless, guys, those are kind of the things that we're looking at it when we're coming into this next year, and the fun that we're going to have at the actual booth. We have a small crawler course set up for people to test some of the products that we offer. Well, one of the days that we have a live show, I'm going to challenge, none other than Shane, one of our own engineers, who is a diehard crawler, and we're going to do a time trial, set some gates up, and it's going to be the best time of the day that wins. If you hit a cone, you get a deduction of 5 seconds. Shane doesn't know this yet, and Shane, if you're watching, the challenge is thrown. I'm challenging you, bro. Crawl off, you and me. Let's do it. And who knows? There may be another day where we're just going to do a hop off. Bring in some customers, maybe hop against them, maybe hop against some of the hoppers that we have against ourselves within the company. So nonetheless, it's going to be a great time and a good, fun time for everyone that is involved. Someone says, we'd like to see the 76 Caprice. Well, there isn't a 76 Caprice. There will be a Caprice at some point, but it's not a 76, unfortunately. There will be some things that we're going to be seeing while we're out there. Like I mentioned before, there's a lot of other avenues, whether you're into the crawling scene, whether you're into the hot rod scene, whether you're into the lowrider scene, whether you're into the tuner scene. There's something for you. Maybe you might just be into big trucks with loud exhaust, big diesel, coal burning, coal rolling trucks that just whip out black diesel. We're not going to show that, but I'm saying we're going to have them there. So let's make sure that we check them all out, have a good time, and truly enjoy the show, right? Take a quick second to say what's up to a couple people with DG's Tube. Shout out all the way from Pembroke, Ontario. I love it. Tony Gutierrez is in the house. He says tacos from Tacos El Gordo. I will be stopping at Tacos El Gordo, and there's someone that challenged me to try out another spot. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's coming, and we're gonna have a good time. Let's see. Mike Raff is in the house. Mike Raff, thank you so much for stopping on by, sir. Ray's in the house, and he's representing Detroit, Michigan. Thank you for swinging on by. Tony says, cookies and milk? No, no cookies, no cookies. I'm trying to be good, man. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to stay clean, no sugar. Yoshi's always here, man. I love it. Liz Rodriguez says she entered. Congratulations. I hope, I hope you win. I hope everyone wins. I hope anyone can win. But best of luck. Um, let's see. Chris Hartman is also representing. He's in the house saying what's going on. Cuba Gutierrez, always in the house representing Broken Arrow. Bob's RC, Xavier's RC Adventure, D'Angelo MCD. Who else do we have in here? Davey Leone is in that house as well. Jimmy Winfrey. Let's see. Man, we got a lot of good folks in here. So, again, this would be a lot of great stuff coming up. Ryan Ockelman is in the house as well. He says, don't forget the little people when you become a world-renowned photographer. That's just a hobby of mine. I just love taking pictures. Candy and Chrome, what up, Pablo? How you doing, big brother? He's in the house as well. I love it, man. I love it, man. It's a lot of great guys. And again, guys, going to be a great show. You know the Jevries giveaway. If you want to enter it, you know where to enter it now. It's on our website. But if you want the link, check it out on Facebook or the description of this video. Make sure you sign up. We will be picking a winner and announcing them the Wednesday that we come back from SEMA. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you sign up while you can. We talked a little bit last week about some things that are on sale. Don't forget about these things, guys. The fall savings sale is in full swing. And we've been seeing a lot of inventory get depleted really fast. So if you are a custom builder that loves lowriders, the LRH 285 chassis may be something you want to look at. The LRH 285 chassis is coming in. Let's see if I can bring it up. There it is. Oops. Let's take this off. All right. Let's see here. So the LRH 285 chassis, regularly priced at $379.99. Right now on sale for $284.99 while supplies last. So if you really do want to get one before they run out, I really do recommend you guys jump on it fairly quickly. We got a bunch of different cars on sale. We got the Monte Carlo on sale from $419 to $314.99. That's $105 savings that you guys are going to find on that product by itself. We're going to have things like the OG Kaiju that's on sale from $450 or $449.99 down to $337.49. The Wendigo Ready to Run kit down to only $299 from $399. That's $100 off. The Landslide XTE from $329 down to $247. The RC MT10E, of course, another stout truck, down from $329.99 to $247.49. And of course, let's not forget the Marksman, right? The Marksman with the Proven Homes Hobby Crawlmaster motor, Quick Run ESC 1080, waterproofed at that. And this bad boy comes in at $329.99 from a regular price of $439. That gives you guys about $110 savings on that product alone. So guys, there's a lot of things that you guys can still take advantage of, including even the Gen 7 Sport. Or if you'd like something a little bit more, you can also go with the Gen 7 Pro, down from $279.99 to $209.99. So again, lots of great stuff for you guys to take advantage of when it comes to the fall savings sale. It's a 25% off discount on 30 total vehicles. So if you don't find one specific thing, you could find some more. Dixie Normus, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. So guys, keep in mind, if you want to save, now is the time to do so, just in time for the holidays that are quickly coming and around the corner. We know that times are tough for everyone, but it does not mean that you can't take advantage of some sales that might easily be able to make or turn the holiday season into a good one for everyone involved. Hint to all the mommies out there, now's the time, buy something for the hubby or the kids. Family that plays together, stays together, RC fun for everyone. Thank you so much. Dixie Norma says, good to see Redcat products out there. Yes, yes indeed. Jay Mabula says, Awesome prices. If you've been on the fence about getting a Gen 7 or Gen 8, get one. They're great trail trucks. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. For the price, you just cannot beat it. Let's see here. All right, so we went over the giveaway, right? We know that we're going to be at SEMA, so if you guys are attending SEMA, make sure you stop by our booth, check us out, and say hi. Um, let's see here. Talked about the sale. All right, and now for the other reason that we're actually here today. Um, Mike says, got to get something for this new 3-inch subsystem. Ooh, I like that, man. I want to see what you're working with, bro. Someone says, good timing before Christmas on prices. I agree, right? And I think a lot of the manufacturers are doing something cool for the entire community. So I do commend everyone for participating and offering a sale that everyone can participate in and enjoy. We're no different. We want to make sure we give everyone an opportunity to own one of our products. And again, if you've been on the fence and pricing has been an issue, now is the time to do so. I also recommend that while you visit our website, that you sign up for a rewards program so that every purchase you make will earn you points for future discounts and or special sales if you sign up for our newsletter that are only available through the newsletter. Yoshi says, I wonder what will be for Black Friday. Ooh, you're just going to have to wait and see, big bro. It's going to be a good one. All right. Jenna Tolles, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. All right, guys. So, one of the reasons that you guys are here today is none other than to see something very specific. As of late yesterday, we received a package all the way from California. It's not like all the way, like it's super far away. It's only a few days, but it made it. It's safe. It's here. And I'm talking about none other than the Pomona Queen, Jeff Lozano's SEMA build-off winner. And I know that we've been getting a lot of people asking about why didn't that convertible car from, France win? What's going on with that? That's an awesome build. This is no cap on Jeff at all. That build that was done, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. If you can say his name and put him in the comments, let me know. It's probably going to come off. I'm going to remember it in a few seconds, but there's a build that was done, and it's exquisitely done. Full interior, working TVs, working top. I mean, this guy went all out. Hood, trunk, everything done up really well, including paint. And it was an awesome build. The problem with it is that the actual, build off was intended to be done within the continental U.S. Now, I understand there's a lot of amazing builders outside of the U.S. and trust me, we took notes and everything that we learned from the last 2 years of doing so, we're going to try and implement into next year. So if there's an opportunity to make it international, if the bosses want to, we'll definitely do so next year when we do the SEMA build off for 2023. As of this year, the goal was to have, by a certain date, a completed vehicle, meaning your pictures were posted right before and or right at the deadline. And if your pictures were not available after the deadline or before the deadline, then we could not accept your newer images that were shared of your product. There was a lot of amazing builds, like the Sangria 64. I think it was amazing in itself, and it probably could have won and or given Jeff an even harder fight for the crown if it wasn't for just a few pictures that just were about a day or so late. And thank you so much. It was Dylan Longcho from France, Paris, France. His build was hands down one of the most amazing builds ever. And we've been getting a lot of heat from some people saying, yo, man, that car ain't even what that one is, man. That one should be the winner. Yeah, this is rigged. No, it's not rigged. Not by any means. There's rules. And if you're the guy that's in the chats and in the, comments, making those kinds of comments, you're throwing shade on everyone else that put a lot of hard work into their cars. A lot of great people like Felix Delgadillo that put a lot of work. Dylan Longcho, Jeff Lozano, the Kimber's name off the top of my head, Rene, who built the Sangria 64. All these guys dedicated months into their build. And every single one is amazing in itself. And if I could bring all of them in a heartbeat, I would. I don't have the room for all of them. We didn't have the room for all of them last year. And that's what led to us coming up with a solution that we brought in a few days after we had the car out there, and we ended up putting the cars in these glass cases so that no one can touch or put their fingerprints on them. So we learned, we adapted, and because we learned and adapted, we're actually going to bring something a little bit different this year to help protect Jeff Lozano's investment and anyone's investment that wins in future years as well. So without further ado, let's show off this amazing ride known as the Pomona Queen. Give me 1 second, let me bring it over here, guys. I want to make sure I don't damage this bad boy. This paint job on this vehicle is absolutely, hands down, one of the most exquisite paint jobs I've seen. And I've seen some great ones, and a lot of them are amazing. My personal favorite is the one that Brendan Armstrong did for me, but I'm biased. But that paint job was sick, you know. But this thing is absolutely out of this world. It's done so well, and the details on this thing are just out of this world. It's just so neat. It is a convertible, so the top does come off. It's actually Velcroed in place. I don't want to take it off because we want to keep it in one piece. I want to touch this thing as little as possible as we get closer to the show, right? So we can have it on display. The thing about this car is that on top of that, we're going to have to box this car up and take it back home with us every single day because we will not leave it at the actual event. So yours truly is in charge. I'm trying to see if the boss will get me a case with a nice handcuff chain to the box to make sure that this thing is in completely safe as can be. So guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I actually went ahead and I plugged in my webcam because I don't have my other cable for my vlogger camera, so that I can kind of show you guys a little bit of a 360 going around. Please don't mind the mess. I'm in a pretty messy room. It's set up as a studio right now. But let's activate this bad boy, and let's see if we can show you guys a little bit of the details that Jeff Lozano proudly put into his vehicle. Matthew Flores, some cilantro flakes? Yes. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's take a look at it. Let me move on over to this side. Here we go. All right, guys. So first and foremost, I'm gonna tilt this thing around just a little bit more. There we go. All right. So let's start with the trunk. That is a full-size spare in the actual trunk itself, as you guys can see. You guys take a look at the detail that was put in to the actual trunk, right? From the batteries to the 2 pumps. You even have the Redcat logo in the back, and every single one of those little mirrors individually placed so that you can get the actual effect that you want, right? Stormy Cannon, hey, representing the 510, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta say what's up. Thank you so much for that. Your boy still has his 510 number, born and raised in East Oakland. I love it when someone drops a 510 because it's the Bay love. Thank you so much for that. All right, back to it. So this is the Pomona Queen. Sorry, guys. Sometimes Oakland just comes right out of me. So here we go. Check it out. There's some of the details that was done into the trunk. Again, he has 2 props holding the trunk open. Take a look through the back window there. See if I can, there we go. And let's take a look at the side profile here to give you guys an idea of what this paint actually looks like. And this paint is like glass. Absolutely. Very well done. Hey, I love it. 707's in the house as well. Check out the interior, guys. I kind of feel like I have to... There we go. Get a little better light in there. See what? Oh, here we go. All right, check that out. All the seats that were done, all the work to the interior. There's a lot of guys that were building that, you know, they didn't build their car entirely themselves. It was a collaborative effort. And I don't think that's a knock against anyone. I know Rene had a lot of help from other folks, and some folks are just scratch builders and they do a really great job at building stuff. And there's nothing against that, there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, if I were to build a real car and I were to enter it in to an actual show, rest assured that I want the best of the best on my ride, right? And if the best of the best on my ride means that I'm going to send my car to X painter to get the paint done, I'm not a painter, right? But a lot of these guys are painting, they're building, they're doing all the work themselves. And it really is. It's the attention to detail, right? So let's take a look at a little bit of the front end here. Man, I'm telling you, the details are just absolutely amazing. I mean, my dude even went as far as to make sure, holy focus, there it is, that his wheels, the knockoffs, had the Redcat R on them. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, listen, any one of the vehicles that we were going to bring to the show, whether it was Renee's car, whether it was Felix's car, whether it was Jeff's car, or even Dylan's car, any one of those cars would absolutely show off what Redcat is all about when it comes to customization in the lowrider scene. And all of you guys have really put that staple in the ground, or staple in a long time ago with all of the work that you guys have been doing the last couple of years. So, you know, there definitely is no bad way of looking at this thing. I mean, here, let's see if I can set this bad boy up at a slight angle here. Take a look underneath. The chassis itself has been painted all the way through to match that candy color that he has on the top. It was just done really well. And again, guys, I do apologize. Again, I'm using a camera that I don't like, but it was what I had available at the moment to get this stream going. But yeah, so big shout out to Jeff. Just know, Jeff, your baby is here. It's safe. It made it in one piece. We are proud to show this bad boy off to the entire world of SEMA, and we know that it will absolutely represent what we're doing here moving forward into the future as well. So. I mean, look at that. Even the little mirrors on the seat themselves. The headliner, too. Look at the headliner. Can I get the headliner in there? Yeah, there it is. Oh, I need to adjust that. It looks like that started hanging down. So, guys, keep in mind, this thing is going to get shaken up quite a bit when it gets boxed up. And sometimes little things kind of get moved. I mean, like, check a look at this. I mean, the dude even has my dude Jack. A little Jack in the box. Look at that. There he is. Can it focus? Will it focus? Will it focus? There it is. So, again, big shout out to Jeff Lozano, everyone that entered into the SEMA build-off. All of you guys are the true MVPs here today. All you guys made this even possible. And you guys offered an amazing representation of what we do here. So I know a lot of you guys, we're only seeing pictures and whatnot. And sometimes everyone was afraid, well, what does it really look like in person? Well, man, this thing looks beautiful in person. Look at that paint. The detail on the stripes. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Let me turn that one off. Okay. So, all these cars are made exquisitely well, and we're very proud of, how they're built and the people that build them. Last year was, no different. And last year, unfortunately, we had a hiccup, and we're not even going to hide it. We're not trying to hide it. We're owning it, and we know it. Unfortunately, at some point last year, somebody grabbed a remote, not knowing what car it was, and ended up bumping into a beautiful car done by Louis Alcala. The entire community went up in arms, and we're like, how could you let this happen? It was not on purpose by any means, and sometimes accidents happen. We are all human at the end of the day. But now, what can we do in the future to make it better and safer? Well, we made an acrylic box on the spot for his car specifically. After reaching out to Jeff Lozano, Jeff's like, I'm good, dude. Leave my stuff out. I don't want it in a box. I'm okay with that. I'm not worried about it. And Louis was like, I just appreciate you guys owning it and taking, better care of it. So, it just depends on which way you look at it. Neither one were wrong. Neither one, did anything wrong by telling us how they wanted their car protected or not. But going into the future, oops, let me see if I can bump this up a little bit more. Check, check. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little better now. All right. So, moving into the future, we wanted to make sure that we had a great way to make sure that the product is safe, sound, protected, while being on display for hundreds of thousands of people to see, right? So, what we did was we acquired this bad boy right here. Thank you, Bob's RC, for that, letting me know that the mic was a little bit low. So I appreciate you. So let me show you guys what we got. I'm going to grab the car and now I'm going to bring it right back in just a few seconds. You guys don't want to miss this one, I'm telling you. All right. All right, without further ado, this is now how we will display the SEMA build-off winner. Is this thing cool or what? This thing is so rad, I'm telling you. Checkerboard, flooring. You got the, shop door in the back. You got plastic acrylic on the two sides and the front as well. The front piece is removable, which you guys can see, so that we can make sure that, let's say that if we need to make any adjustments or something, we can do, and keep Jeff's car protected while at the show. Listen, guys, as I mentioned, we're all human. We all can make mistakes, but we can learn from it. And last year we learned a big lesson, and this is one of the lessons that we learned and made a change about so that we can help protect Jeff's investment and anyone in the future that wins as well. So this bad boy has a light inside, as you guys can see. Right, so now we have a way to keep it safe. Listen, I can totally see there's enough space back here. I'll show you guys. Let me turn on this camera one more time. Oops, let's move. Let's see. All right, you guys can see there's lights inside. There's enough room in there that if I were to move the car forward a little bit more and fit in between the pillars, I could probably fit, a nice cool scale toolbox back there, maybe an air compressor, some shop things, and this would be a great, motion to display. It's an awesome thing that we were able to find and use, and we're really excited to use it for the first time ever at this show. A lot of the guys that know and like displays, this is kind of really cool to see. Maybe something that you might see somewhere along the line in the world in the future. But this was something that we made to order just for the SEMA show car, and it was a one-off at this time. So who knows? Maybe in the future, a manufacturer may take on that role. But this is kind of a really cool way to display the car, keep it safe, and show the world exactly how your car should be displayed all the time, whether it's at home or whether it's at a show. So we hope you guys enjoy it. We hope you guys love it. The car, I mean, right? And hope you guys can appreciate some of the things that we're trying to do to learn from mistakes that happened in the past and do better so that we can be better for you guys. And that comes with the realms of RC cars or, social media posts or videos that we put out. It all is a growing phase for us because we're doing things that we've never done before. And we're continuing to do things that are out of the norm for us. And it's been successful. It's been a great time. Guys, listen, I'm gearing up to wrap up my second year here with Redcat. And it's been absolutely a pleasure and an honor to be here. I love my job. I love what I do. And I get to work with equal-minded people that are in the RC hobby that look at these things and totally geek out and have a good time with it because it's an RC lifestyle at the end of the day. So, guys, again, next week, 2:30 p.m., Tuesday through Friday, your boy's going to go live. We're going to share a little bit about SEMA every day. Maybe a 15, 20, 30-minute show every day, just walking around and maybe showing you guys some cool stuff. And maybe a little competition, as I mentioned, that me and Shane are going to go at it on the crawler course with our own products. So, guys, stay tuned. Next week's going to be a great week. The week after, we'll come back and do a recap of the SEMA build-off and announce the winner of the Jevries giveaway, 59 number 10 car. So, again, if you want to sign up, head on over to the description of this video. There is a link that will take you to our website. If for some reason you can't see it, check your cookie settings. I have to say that, unfortunately, because some people just don't know, and we look forward to a great time in Las Vegas. So for me to you guys stay safe, stay blessed. Thank you guys all for stopping on by and checking out the show today. Big shout out to Jeff Lozano and the Pomona Queen. It's here, it's safe, and we hope that you enjoy the way that we're going to display it. From all of us, all of you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.